I got everybody's homework. Okay, namaste, everybody. Welcome to Desi Roots Hindi language class. This is the intermediate Hindi class where we are learning conjugation of Hindi verbs into present, past, and future tenses, and we do translation from English to Hindi and Hindi to English alternatively in these sessions. So today's class, guys, we are going to start with page 198 of the Green Book. Anybody who is joining us from WhatsApp or Facebook or any of the social media, if you have any questions, please feel free to send me a WhatsApp on the number which is on your screen, or my email is in the description. You can send me an email or a question on WhatsApp and I'll answer that. If you want to join the interactive class, you can do the same. Okay, so with that, I'm going to share the. Give me a second. Okay, let me share my screen.
What page?
198 of the Green Book. I think you all have finished till 197. Can somebody confirm that? I think you all have finished till 197. My notes tell me you all finished till 197.
Yeah.
That's right? Okay, so we'll start with 198. Okay, first sentence. I want Arav to read the sentence and give it to me in English or Hindi.
What's this homework?
No, we are doing it live in the class. It was not homework.
Bharat does not come to Ahmedabad every month. Bharat, Ahmedabad, no. Bharat हर महीना अहमदाबाद नहीं आजा आ, 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 आ जाता.
Okay, so let's first think about this sentence. Bharat does not come to Ahmedabad every month. Are we talking about a habit or we are talking about one instance of something happening?
It's a habit.
So when it's a habit, which form do we use? Do we use ta form, ya form, or the future form?
Ta,
Ta form. So now what is the ta form of the verb ana?
आता.
Ata. So now use ata and give me the sentence again.
भारत हर महीने अहमदाबाद नहीं आता.
Hai. Nahi aata hai. Okay. But what does it say? Bharat does not. Okay. हाँ, yeah. Bharat does not. So नहीं आता है. भारत हर महीने अहमदाबाद नहीं आता है. So go and write it down. Namaste, Prahlad.
नमस्ते.
Prahlad, please turn on your camera. Okay, Prahlad, we are on page 198 of the Green Book.
वन नाइनटी एट.
Yeah, of the Green Book. Okay, done. Let Prahlad also finish. Okay, Prahlad, read the next sentence and give it to me in Hindi.
Bharti does not come to Chandigarh every year.
Mhm.
Bharti हर वर्ष चंडीगढ़ नहीं आती है.
वेरी गुड. भारती हर वर्ष चंडीगढ़ नहीं आती है. हर वर्ष और हर साल चंडीगढ़. नाउ सी हाउ चंडीगढ़ इज स्पेल्ड. ओके. नहीं आती है. गो एंड राइट इट डाउन. ओके. फिनिश्ड राइटिंग. नो राइटिंग स्टिल. Okay, Payal, give me the next sentence. Read English and then give it to me.
All kids will come to Hyderabad during the summer. सब बच्चे गर्मी में हैदराबाद आएंगे.
Very good. सब बच्चे गर्मी में हैदराबाद आएंगे. Now you could say गर्मी में or you could say गर्मियों में. गर्मियों में is more correct, but गर्मी में is acceptable. And सब बच्चे और सभी बच्चे, both of them are fine. बहुत अच्छा आ रहा हो. Okay. Uh, Next one, I want Payal to do it. No, Payal just did it, right? Okay. So let's have Arav do it.
All teachers will come to Shimla during winter. Uh, सभी सभी शिक्षक
शिक्षिकाएं.
शिक्षिकाएं शिमला
Look at the earlier sentence. Look at the earlier sentence exactly like that, and then think about it.
सभी शिक्षिकाएं
So earlier
शिमला.
sentence is during summer. This is during winter, right? That's the
Yeah.
only difference. Now tell me.
Okay. सभी शिक्षिकाएं uh, uh, how do you say winter?
Anybody knows winter? सर्दी.
सर्दियों
सभी शिक्षिकाएं
में
सर्दियों
शिमला आएंगे.
आएंगे.
Yeah, आएंगे.
सभी शिक्षिकाएं सर्दियों में शिमला
आएंगी.
आएंगी because they are woman, right? Says in the sentence, all women. So you have to look at that, okay? सभी शिक्षिकाएं सर्दियों में. Okay, and Payal, you knew another word for winter besides sardi? Simpler word.
Wait, I forgot what I was gonna say. Ciara, wait.
Sierra is Sindhi word, sorry. Sierra
Okay.
is Sindhi word. Okay, it's not a Hindi word.
Mm.
The Sindhi word is Siaro. Okay, so you in Sindhi you might have heard Siare mein. Okay, but that's Hindi. Let's come to Hindi. So another, what is the opposite of garmi? Simple. What is the opposite of garam?
And
ठंड ठंडियों में, राइट, सर्दियों में ठंडियों में. ओके, एनी ऑफ दोस टू. सो सभी सब शिक्षिकाएं और सभी शिक्षिकाएं ठंडियों में शिमला आएंगी. Yeah, Payal, I've been thinking about starting a Sindhi class also now. Payal and I speak a Sindhi language. We both are Sindhis, as you guys. Prahlad probably is Tamilian, right? Native tongue is Tamil. So Payal and I, we have our native tongue is Sindhi.
Yeah, I know some Sindhi, like I can understand it, and sometimes I
Uh-huh.
get confused with Hindi and Sindhi, like which
Yeah,
ones.
that's perfectly fine. We'll always mix here and there. Okay. धन्यवाद आरव. धन्यवाद प्रहलाद. ओके, चलो लास्ट सेंटेंस प्रहलाद आप पढ़ो, अंग्रेजी में और हिंदी में बताओ.
all grandma's dad's mothers came to the park on Sunday. Sabi what's the word for grandma?
आरव,
Is
हेल्प
it
हिम.
daddy?
ओके, दादी.
Sabi da dadiya
दादियाँ.
dadiya रविवार को
रविवार
पार्क आता है.
ओके, पार्क आता है. दादी इज मैन और वुमन.
Um, I don't know.
दादी इज, ग्रैंडमा इज अ मैन और अ वुमन.
Woman.
हाँ, दैट्स व्हाट आई एम आस्किंग. सो वुड यू से
Okay.
आता है?
Oh, Ati.
ओके, एंड प्लूरल, सो आती विद अ डॉट. ओके, आती. सो
Oh, okay.
सभी दादियां रविवार को पार्क आती हैं. हिंदी वर्ड फॉर पार्क इज बाग और बगीचा. सो रिपीट विथ मी प्रहलाद. सभी दादियां,
सभी दादियाँ
एंड रविवार इज द हिंदी वर्ड. उर्दू वर्ड इज इतवार. इतवार को
इतवार को
बाग में
बाग में
और बगीचे में.
और बगीचे में.
नाउ इट्स आई. व्हाई इट्स आई? इट इज पास्ट टेंस, केम.
Oh,
It is not a habit, came, so it's I. Okay, come on, chalo, write down. I should have caught you on that earlier. I wasn't paying attention. Sorry. शुक्रिया आरव. धन्यवाद पायल. Thank you, Prahlad. Okay, let's move to the next page. Let's have Payal. Okay, before we get to this part, I want you to do. Okay, you all just stay here. I'm going to go to yellow book. You all don't need to go to book. I want to explain to you all something. So on yellow book, I can tell you the page number if you all want to make any notes, but you all don't have to go there. Give me a minute. This is page 201. It's a good idea you all open page 201 in the yellow book. Okay, now I'm reading from the screen. Whenever we have a verb in ya form, 99% of the time, or many times, we will add ne after the subject. For example, if you are saying main, we'll say maine, tu, tune, and so on. Now, sometimes we'll say ne, and sometimes we will not say ne. So, when do we say ne? How do you find out if you have to add ne? You ask the question, what to the verb. For example, verb is khana or ana. You said ana. Ana is the verb. Okay. So if well, let's first take khana. What did you for khana is to eat. So if you ask the question, what did you eat? Prahlad, do you get an answer?
Huh?
If you ask somebody, what did you eat? Will you get an answer?
Yeah.
If you get an answer, then you'll add ne. Okay. But if the verb is to come, which is ana, okay. Payal, if I ask the question, what did you come? Will you get an answer?
No.
No, then you will not add me. Simple enough. Understood? So now let's go to the next page in yellow book. And so to eat, Hindi word for eating is khana, right? Okay, and we just said when I say what did you eat, do you get an answer? Yes. So you'll add ne. Yes means you'll add ne. Okay. Ara, what is the Hindi word to tie?
Uh,
Okay, I'll give it to you. Bandhana. Okay, now ask the question, what did you tie? Do you get an answer?
yeah.
So what would you add ne or you won't add ne?
I would add nay.
Huh?
I would add nay.
You would add ne. So you'll say yes, which means you'll add ne. Got it? Okay, Payal, do the next one. What is the Hindi word to bring?
Lena? Wait, no,
Lana,
that's
Lana,
God.
Lana. So now would you add ne to Lana or not?
Yes.
Because when you ask what did you bring, you get an answer. So you'll say yes. Okay. Now I have wrote there is something here which says irregular. What I mean by this is Lana becomes Lia. It doesn't. Okay, but we'll talk about Lana much more in detail later, so don't worry about it. Prahlad, next one, to clean. What is the Hindi word?
Uh,
We just did in the homework last weekend. Dhona
oh yeah.
or साफ करना. धोना और साफ करना. Now, would you add ne to dhona and साफ करना?
Yes.
Okay. Arav, next one, to buy. What is the Hindi word for buy?
Uh,
Chalo,
uh,
I'll give it to you. Kharidna.
yeah.
So will you add ne to kharidna or not?
Uh, yeah.
Yes, you'll add when you ask the question, what did you buy? You always get an answer, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Pralhad, next one to die. What is the Hindi word for dying?
Um,
Marna.
isn't
Would you
that
add
kill?
ne to marna or not?
Isn't that kill?
Hmm?
Isn't that kill? Marna?
That's marna.
Oh,
Kill is to mar. Marna is to die. Kill is mar. Okay, marna.
okay.
Now, marna, would you add ne to it or not?
No,
Why not?
because what did you die?
You won't get an
Makes
answer,
no,
right?
it doesn't
So
make
that's why you
sense.
won't add. You will not add ne. Okay. Yes, Payal.
I have a question. On to bring, you put no, but like you can say, what did you bring?
Oh, no, no, no. It should be yes.
Okay.
Ooh, ooh. Sorry. Sorry, please change it. Please change. What did you bring? You'll get an answer, right? You'll always get an answer. Okay. Good. Pile good for bringing that out. Aram, next one to drink. What is the Hindi word?
Uh, Pina.
Pina. Would you add ne to pina?
Uh, what did you drink? Yeah.
Okay. Pile next one to get scared.
Uh, Dharna?
Dharna. Would you add ne to dharna?
No.
No. When
Or
you ask the question, what did you feel scared? What did you get scared? Not what did you scared for? What did you get scared? You don't get an answer.
okay.
Okay. So no, you will not add. Okay. Arav, what is the Hindi word to cut?
Partner.
Katna. Cut is cut. Same word. Okay. Do you add ne or you don't add ne?
You do any?
You add ne?
Yeah.
Okay. What did you cut? Yeah, you cut something. You'll get that answer. I cut a fabric, I cut a piece of paper, whatever it is. Okay. Okay, Prahlad, to run. What is the Hindi word?
Um,
We did in homework last week. भागना और
Chun.
दौड़ना. Okay. भागना और दौड़ना. So, would you add ne to it or not, Prahlad?
No,
Why not?
because you didn't run anything.
Yeah, when you
Like,
ask the question, what did you run? You don't get an answer. You will get an answer when you say, how much did you run? Where did you run? You'll get all those answers. What did you run? You'll not get an answer. Understand?
uh,
That's why you have to ask the question, what did you run? What did you eat? What did you die? Okay, next one. Arav, to climb.
uh, climb. Um,
Okay, I'll give it to you. Chadna.
why? I literally use that word every day.
That's okay. I will remember now. Chadna. And do we add ne or we don't add ne?
Yeah, because you could say like, what did you climb?
Climbed a mountain. Okay, or I climbed a ladder or whatever. Yeah. Okay, I climbed something. Okay, Payal, read. What is the Hindi word?
Padna?
Padhna, padhna, same dha, padh, dha. Okay, getting the dha sound in padhna, chadhna, dha. And will it take a ne or it won't take a ne?
Yes.
Yes, what did you read? You get an answer. I read a book, I read a newspaper, I read something. Yes, Prahlad.
For run? Can't you technically get an answer for what did you run? Like, I ran my
What?
dog or something like that.
No, what? Wait a minute. It is not what did you run? It did not. It is the question is not what did you make. What did you make somebody else run? When you're running a dog, you are running the dog run. Let's stay with that exact verbiage of the question. Don't change the verbiage.
Okay.
So when you're walking a dog or running a dog, assuming you're making the dog run, you are not running. That's the assumption. But you obviously have to run behind the dog. I understand that. Okay.
Yeah.
But so no, you don't get a real answer most times. Most times, ask that question in different situations, you will not get an answer. Probably
Yeah.
in one situation you'll get an answer, but there will be exceptions like that. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Arav, next one to break.
Uh, Torna.
Todna. Okay. Will it take a nay or wouldn't it take a nay?
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you break? You broke something. You broke a plate. You're always breaking things around Arav. We know that. Okay. Prahlad, to write.
Likhna.
Likhna. Will it take a nay?
Um. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. What did you write? You'll always get an answer. Right? I wrote a poem. I wrote a piece of paper. I wrote. Yes, Arav, question.
On to climb, like you said no, but it's like, isn't
To
it yes?
climb. Did I say no?
Yeah.
Uh,
Because you could say, what did you climb? A mountain or
in
something.
Hindi, we will treat it as no because if I say uh, right now, no, for now, there will be some irregular ones. So, Chadana is one of those irregular ones. You will get an answer. You're right. We'll say, what did I have to climb? So, please change this to no. Chadana has to be no. Okay. I will see what happens. Sometimes this rule doesn't work. The questioning doesn't work. Then we have to go to our native Hindi. Would you say, मैंने चढ़ा or would you say, मैं चढ़ा? Who between Payal and Arav, can you all think about this? Would you say मैं चढ़ा or मैंने चढ़ा?
Mechara.
मैं चढ़ा. So it's not taking me. Now, sometimes you'll have to. I'm saying one way is you go through the grammar route and go each by rule. Other times you just go by your understanding of the language, of what you have learned. So sometimes I will find the rule doesn't work. So it is going to be no. But Arav,
Oh,
thanks for bringing that out. Okay. And we'll get these verbs were irregular. So let me actually write that word here. That is irregular, which means it is not following the rule which we just gave. Okay.
Wait, so does
Okay.
to
brain.
bring follow the rule or
So
not? 'Cause you also wrote irregular.
I'm sorry.
So for to bring, you also wrote irregular. So does it
Uh,
follow
yeah, that's right. So yes, you are right. Because would you say मैंने लाया or मैं लाया?
Melaya?
मैं लाया. So this also has to be no.
It's
So please
no.
change Lana also to nil. Yeah. Good catch, guys. Actually, I had forgotten this. You guys are
So
really helping me learn Hindi.
can't you? What did you bring? Like, okay.
मैं सैंडविच लाया मैं पिज्जा लाया you will never say मैंने लाया okay you have to always go back and see what Hindi you have heard okay some of them will be irregular so there we have Lana
Onion.
and Chadna are irregular okay everybody with me any questions about this okay so now next two pages are just conjugations you all know how to do this I will let you all do this as homework for the ta form okay we will, and then we also have some words which you all will Google and write down. So we'll do all that as homework. Right now, I would like to go back to Green Book and let's do few more sentences. So we were, whatever page we were, we get back to the next page, which is Khana.
On
Yeah. So we could do with these. Okay. Okay. The boy ate okra for lunch. Okay. Prahlad, give me the sentence.
my favorite.
लड़का लंच को ओकरा खाना.
Okay. Ladka lunch ko okra khana. Okay, wait a minute. Now, first thing is you have to, now let's start decomposing the sentence. The boy ate okra for lunch. Which of the three forms is it? Is it a habit? Is it one instance of doing something, or is it a future sentence?
One instance.
So when it's one instance, which form do we use? Ta form, ya form, or the ge form?
Um, yeah, form.
Ya form. So what is ya form of the verb khana?
खाया.
Now use khaya in this sentence and give it to me.
Um, लड़का लंच को ओकरा खाया है.
Lunch, ladka lunch ko okra khaya hai. Now whenever it's ya form, the first, also one more question we have to ask: do we add ne or we don't add ne?
Oh,
Okay, so I'm leading you how to do this. So now, do we add ne to khana or we don't add ne?
we do.
We do. So now give me the sentence with ne.
We added to lunch, right?
You said ladka lunch ko okra khaya hai, right? Add ne
Yeah.
and give it to me.
Wait, but where do you add nay?
After the subject of the sentence. Who is the subject of this sentence?
The ladka, the boy.
Okay, add ne after ladka.
लड़का lunch में ओकरा
No,
खाया है.
after the subject. So it will be ladka ne.
Oh, लड़का ने lunch को ओकरा खाया है.
लड़का ने लंच को ओकरा खाया है. Now, one more thing. Whenever we add a small preposition like ne, say, and there is a word before that which ends in a sound, like ladka, then ladka becomes, yeah, Payal said that, ladke. It has the sound changes. It becomes oblique. So what we'll say, ladke ne. Now we can't say ladka ne because the word ladka ends in a sound. And as soon as we add ne, we have to say it has to become ladke. So ladke is the oblique format. Ladke ne lunch par okra khaya hai. Okay, Ara, what is the Hindi word for okra?
Uh, Bindi.
Huh. So now give me the sentence. लड़के
Um,
ने लंच पर
लड़के ने lunch पर भिंडी खाया.
पायल, इज दैट राइट? लड़के ने लंच पर भिंडी खाया है.
Can you repeat the sentence?
लड़के ने लंच पर भिंडी खाया है.
Um, well, would it be kai?
No.
Kai?
So
No.
as soon as we add ne to the subject, okay, the verb stops following the subject, it starts following the object. So ladka is a boy, right? So it will be khaya. What about bhindi? So
Family?
now since we added ne, the verb khana or khaya has to follow bhindi. And bhindi is a male or a female. भिंडी इज
Female?
फीमेल. सो नाउ यू विल से लड़के ने लंच पर भिंडी खाई है. लड़के ने, नाउ व्हाट इज द हिंदी वर्ड फॉर लंच? दोपहर के खाने पर. दोपहर का खाना इज लंच. ओके, लोग दोपहर के खाने पर भिंडी खाई है. अंडरस्टूड हाउ डिड आई अराइव एट दिस सेंटेंस एवरीबडी? Okay, go and write it down, and then if you have any questions ask me again. धन्यवाद आरव. Okay, Arav, give me the next sentence.
The girl ate potato for dinner. A larky potato. Larky. Oh, what is potato in Hindi? Oh,
Okay,
aloo.
Payal, give her potato in Hindi.
Aloo.
Alu.
Aloo. Okay,
I just remembered.
okay.
लड़की ने आ, आलू what is dinner?
Look for the word for lunch in the earlier sentence and figure it out.
लड़की ने आलू I mean लड़की में ने खाने पर आलू खाई
लड़की ने खाने पर आलू खाई है.
yeah
Okay, प्रहलाद, is that right? लड़की ने खाने पर आलू खाई है.
No.
Why?
It's
What is the right thing
I
then?
I I think it's लड़की ने रात के खाने पर आलू um, खाई है.
लड़की ने, पायल, come off mute and repeat with me. लड़की ने
लड़की ने
रात के खाने पर
रात के खाने पर
आलू खाई है.
आलू खाई है.
Is that right?
No.
Okay. What is wrong?
Dinner.
रात के खाने पर आलू, रात का खाना is dinner. So let's say that again, whatever Prahlad said, repeat, just repeat with me. लड़की ने
लड़की ने
रात के खाने पर
रात के खाने पर
आलू खाई है.
आलू खाई है. Oh, no, because the ne follows the object and
Okay.
isn't
And
masculine. Masculine.
आलू is masculine.
So
Aloo is masculine. So it will be khaya hai. Even though a girl is eating it, the verb is no longer following the girl, it's following the object, alu, and alu is masculine. Now, obviously, sometimes you all wouldn't know that. Okay? You all wouldn't know that. Now, in Tamil, I believe there are no genders, but Payal, in Sindhi, there are genders. So in Sindhi, you will say potato khado, bhindi khadi. Do you understand? Okay. So you can start thinking the sentences in Sindhi and figure out the genders. Well, you probably might have little more. I do not know which language you know more, Sindhi or Hindi.
I know Hindi more because we speak a village language in our house. So it's
Okay,
like similar to like Hindi and Sindhi, but I know
okay,
Hindi more. Yeah.
yeah. But gender generally remain the same between most North Indian languages. Okay, if you speak any of the North now, unfortunately, South Indian languages don't have genders like the North Indian languages. So, Prahlad, I can't give you that example. Chalo. But over a period of time, you'll learn how to get these genders in your head. Okay, there's no other way. Okay, Prahlad, give me the next sentence.
The man ate banana in the morning. Um, आदमी ने um, आदमी ने सुबह को um, what's the word for banana? I have it, but I don't have it.
केला.
Huh?
केला. Banana is केला.
Kela, Kela, is Kela male or female?
Male.
Kela kaya hai.
या आदमी ने सुबह को केला खाया है. आदमी ने सुबह को और सुबह में केला खाया है. Okay. Ara finished writing? Ara, did you finish writing?
Yeah.
Okay. Read the next. Give me the next sentence.
The woman ate rice at night. औरत रात को चावल खाई खाए खाए खाया है.
औरत रात को चावल खाया है. Okay. Let's break down the sentence. You are using the ya form. Why are you using the ya form? खाया है. Why are you using ya form? Why not आता है? खाता है.
Because it's not like a habit.
Okay. Because it is one instance of eating rice. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So then whenever you have ya form, what's the next thing you ask?
Oh, what did
Mhm.
uh
So,
what did you eat?
okay, do you get an
Rice.
answer?
Yeah.
So, then what do you do?
Add ne.
So, you add me and give me the sentence now.
औरत ने रात को चावल खाई खाया. I think खाया. Yeah.
So, will it be khaya or khai? You tell me.
खाया.
And why are you saying it should be khaya? You're talking about an aurat who's a woman. Why it should be khaya?
Rice is masculine.
Yes, rice is masculine. So, you'll say khaya. Okay, good. How many rice do you eat? Well, literally, how many grains of rice do you eat?
100.
You don't eat one, right? So, it
Yeah.
has to be plural.
खाए.
Khai. Okay. I'm just trying to make you all figure out. Now, if I had given to you this as homework, you all would have simply put the sentence in Google Translator, copied it, and come it back and read it to me without thinking about it. And sometimes Google Translator would also have given you the wrong thing. That's another problem. So let's
Mhm.
see if I also had written खाए. Yes. औरत ने रात को चावल खाए हैं. Okay. I just want to train your mind to start thinking like this, and eventually you'll get it as normal.
Can I see number 2?
Next one, you want to do next one?
No, number 2.
Number two, sure. Arav, let me know when you're finished writing.
I'm done.
Okay. Last sentence, Payal, do it.
Um, सब सबने
Sabne. What is the Hindi word for we?
um
Arav, give us the Hindi word for we.
I think
wait
it's hum.
Hum.
oh
Okay. Start with hum. Go.
uh, hum wait I'm forgetting different
Okay. Alag alag.
हम अलग अलग मिट wait हमने अलग अलग मिठाई खाई खाई है
Okay. And how many sweets are we eating?
multiple
Multiple. So plural of mithai is whenever
मिठाई
word ends in e, it becomes iya. Ladki, ladkiyan. Buddhi, buddhiyan. Remember we did chapter one. We did iya, iya, iya. Okay.
so
So मिठाई, मिठाइयाँ. Okay. हमने अलग अलग और you can say बहुत सारी हमने कई सारी बहुत सारी अलग अलग मिठाइयाँ खाई हैं. And remember, since it's plural, I have put a little dot on top of e. खाई. Good. Okay. Now, homework. We are out of time. Homework. I'll give you all some pages in the yellow book. Now, what there's something else I want you all to do this. When I give you all to translate words, for example, chicken, right? Okay. You will go to Google Translator and Google Translator will tell you the Hindi word for chicken, but it won't tell you whether it's male or female. Got it? So then I want you all to write a sentence in your on Google Translator. For example, ate I ate chicken. Okay. And when Google Translate gives you the word, for example, if I say I ate chicken, what is the Hindi word for chicken, Arav?
Murgi.
Murgi. So if I say I ate chicken, how do you say that?
मैंने मुर्गी खाया.
मैंने मुर्गी खाया है. You would normally say that. But murgi is feminine. If Google Translator gives you the right sentence, it should say मैंने मुर्गी खाई है. Then you would know that the gender is changing because we are using ne. If it's saying खाई है, which means murgi is feminine. Understood? So I want you all to make some makeshift sentences and also figure out whether it's male or female on your own. Did you understand how to do this? Prahat, did you understand? Okay. So this week you all will not only write words, but you all will also figure out whether it's male or female. And then next week we'll check these homeworks. Okay. I'll be sending pages which you have to do as homework in the email. Yes, Prahat, question?
Can you go back to the last sentence? I didn't finish writing
Sure.
it.
Okay, Arav and Payal, if you all have any questions, stay back. Otherwise, we are done with the class. I will see you all next week. Bye. And everybody else who is joining us from YouTube, thank you for joining us today. If you have any questions again, please feel free to write me an email. My email is in the description or send me a WhatsApp message.
Bye.
Thank Okay, thank you everybody for joining for today, and I will see you all next week. Have fun.